For much of history, our solar system seemed complete. Rocky worlds like Earth and Mars, gas giants like Jupiter and Saturn, and the distant Uranus and Neptune. But odd wobbles in their orbits hinted at a hidden world, Planet X. For decades, Pluto was our ninth planet, the final outpost in the Sun's domain. Pluto was a tiny cold dot, more imagined than seen, yet it captured our imagination. But science is a process, not a set of unchanging facts. Pluto's journey shows how our understanding evolves. Pluto's story is a testament to curiosity and discovery. The search for Planet X was a legendary astronomical quest. Percival Lowell, convinced of its existence, built an observatory in Arizona to find it. He calculated where this hidden planet should be based on gravitational tugs on Uranus and Neptune. Years of searching yielded nothing, but the quest inspired a new generation. Enter Clyde Tombaugh, a young, self-taught astronomer hired in 1929 to continue the hunt. Tombaugh's job: photograph the same patch of sky on different nights, then use a blink comparator to spot anything that moved. It was painstaking work. Thousands of stars, one faint moving dot to find. After nearly a year, on February 18, 1930, Tombaugh spotted a tiny speck shifting in the constellation Gemini. He checked and rechecked. This was it. Planet X had been found. The discovery was announced on what would have been Lowell's 75th birthday. The world celebrated, and the new planet was named Pluto, suggested by 11-year-old Venetia Burney in England. Pluto, fittingly named for the god of the underworld, became the newest member of our solar system. A distant world, finally brought into the light. For decades, Pluto was the ninth planet, until new discoveries challenged its status. Pluto's orbit is highly elliptical and tilted, sometimes crossing inside Neptune's path. It's also tiny, smaller than Earth's moon. In the 1990s and 2000s, astronomers found other icy worlds beyond Neptune in the Kuiper belt. Some, like Eris, rivaled or surpassed Pluto in size. Suddenly, we faced the prospect of dozens of planets. The astronomical community needed a clear definition. Orbit the Sun, be nearly round, and clear its orbital neighborhood. Pluto met the first two, but not the third. It shares its space with countless Kuiper belt objects. So, Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet. The decision was controversial, sparking debate worldwide, but it reflected a deeper understanding of our solar system's complexity. Pluto's demotion wasn't a loss, it was a sign of scientific progress. Our view of the cosmos had grown more nuanced. The story of Pluto became a lesson in how science adapts to new discoveries. Despite the debate, Pluto remained a mystery, just a fuzzy dot in our telescopes. That changed with the New Horizons mission, launched in 2006. This probe traveled over 3 billion miles for a single purpose: to reveal Pluto up close. In July 2015, New Horizons flew past Pluto at over 31,000 miles per hour, capturing breathtaking images. The world saw a complex, dynamic planet, towering mountains of water ice, vast plains of frozen nitrogen, and a surprisingly young, crater-free surface. Pluto was geologically alive, not a dead ice ball. Its thin, layered atmosphere glowed blue, rich with organic compounds. New Horizons even found hints of cryovolcanoes, ice volcanoes erupting slushy mixtures instead of lava. Pluto's surface was far more active and beautiful than anyone expected. The mission transformed Pluto from a distant enigma into a vibrant, living world. Every image challenged our assumptions. Pluto was no longer just a dwarf planet, it was a place of wonder. The universe had surprised us again. New Horizons revealed Pluto's most iconic feature, a massive heart-shaped region called Tombaugh Regio. Its western lobe, Sputnik Planitia, is a glacier of frozen nitrogen, methane, and carbon monoxide, smooth and geologically active. The ice churns in slow-motion convection, renewing the surface. Pluto's colors, whites, yellows, oranges, and reds, are painted by tholins. Tholins form when sunlight and cosmic rays interact with methane, coloring the landscape. The contrast between bright ice and dark terrain tells a story of change. Pluto's mountains are made of water ice as hard as rock. Valleys carved by nitrogen glaciers and bladed terrain hint at unknown processes. Evidence suggests a subsurface ocean. Sputnik Planitia's geology hints at a hidden ocean, warmed by radioactive heat. A liquid ocean beneath miles of ice expands our view of where life might exist. Pluto's surface is a landscape of surprises, raising new questions. This distant world is far more complex than we imagined. Pluto travels with 5 moons, the largest being Charon. Charon is so big relative to Pluto that they orbit a common point in space, making them a true binary system. Their gravitational dance is unique, each always shows the same face to the other. This relationship likely began with a colossal collision billions of years ago, forming both Pluto and its moons. New Horizons revealed Charon's own surprises, a world of smooth plains, deep canyons, and a striking red polar cap. The red cap, Mordor Macula, is made of tholins, methane from Pluto, frozen and transformed by sunlight. Charon's canyons stretch over 1,000 miles, some 4 times deeper than the Grand Canyon. These fractures suggest Charon once had a subsurface ocean that froze and cracked its crust. Pluto and Charon are not just planet and moon, they are two fascinating worlds forever linked. Their story is one of cosmic violence, shared history, and ongoing evolution. Together, they form a miniature solar system at the edge of our own. Each flyby reveals new mysteries. Their eternal dance continues, inviting us to learn more. New Horizons didn't just answer questions, it gave us 1,000 more. How does a tiny distant world stay geologically active? Could a hidden ocean harbor life's ingredients? Pluto's blue atmosphere, bladed terrain, and churning glaciers remain mysteries. The data from New Horizons will fuel research for decades. Pluto's story reminds us, exploration shatters assumptions. Once we thought it was a simple ice ball, now it's a vibrant, complex world. Other Kuiper Belt objects, Eris, Makemake, Haumea, await their own close-ups. Pluto's demotion only increased its scientific importance. It's the archetype for a new class of icy worlds, perhaps the most common in our galaxy. Pluto is a gateway to the outer solar system, a bright ambassador for the Kuiper Belt. Its surprises urge us to keep exploring. The cosmic story is far from over.